They are the top 9 athletes making it through due to countback. Hamish McArthur and Sam Avezou in their first final, so whatever result they get, it will be a PB for them. Adam Ondra, he's back, as I said, his first comp of 2020.
Like these ambiguous volumes and screw-on holds and more dynamic moves, and you need this transition, but I'm sure that Adam has sufficient training in like both, even though he gets enough already on the 9As and more.
Well, Adam will come at the end. Right now, Taisei Homma is underway. And he had this semi-final run where it looked like he was falling off everything, and somehow he kept going. He's got this engine in him that keeps driving forward.
Yeah. Yes, there are some people like that have this, you think, infinite endurance. They could do thousands of moves. They do struggle on more difficult ones, but they even, like, if they find their way out, they're going to keep going. Like Jesse Grouper is like this, and he just keeps going.
Yeah, people are expecting to see Jesse Grouper in this final here. He touched the edge of the wall and got counted down.
This happened 3 or 4 times in the qualifications because the roots on the edges were really close to the edge, and sometimes you had a flag, and yeah, he touched the edge unwillingly, and that's where you just got downgraded.
Yeah, so we won't see him climb, but Taisei Homma is underway. 13 is his score. If you're just joining us, welcome to Chamonix. This is the lead finals. We've had the women, we're on to the men, and I have Sascha Lehmann here in the commentary box with me, calling all the action as we watch Taisei Homma going upwards, and you see the wall suddenly lit up by the spotlight.
It got dark out of a sudden here.
It did, didn't it? And the temperature has dropped, it's cool, it's good sending temps.
Yeah.
And Taisei Homma is on the pinches.
And it's not as cold as it was in Villar for qualification, so it's perfect conditions.
Now this move coming up is a real shouldery one. He comes through the pinches and he's heading towards that stacked ball-shaped volume. It's not the best angle to see it from here, but there's a edge on it, and there it is. He's on a black hold.
A tiny little foothold out there, and these crimps on the volume lower are really small.
So Taisei in a resting position, checks out the clock, which is down towards his left.
No spectacular jumps in this comp, which is kind of refreshing to see. You can't have that all the time. And when we had jumps in both men's and women's route in Villar, and sometimes you need a bit of a rest from that and have some good old classic lead.
Yeah, this is like grinding it out, isn't it? It's kind of a route. It is cool to see. Yeah, the women's had a huge jump in it. Well, Taisei Homma is finding a great resting position. He'll be able to recover from this well.
Seems like men have a bunch of rests here.
Yeah, there we go.
Very unusual.
Whoever asked your question, it's been answered.
Yeah.
Men can do it too.
Yeah.
So Taisei Homma is sideways, right-hand side towards the audience.
Then he goes into a pinchy section to put his feet way to the left, and it goes into a very powerful crux.
Yeah, a sudden step up here. Thuggy moves, comes into the pinch, but he's looking good at the moment. And he's into the head wall. Or he will be in a sec.
He's getting hyped.
Yeah, so blocked crimp, he's got to be accurate. That's where his right hand is. There it is, you can see. You've got to be so accurate on that. Out to the left.
Oh, such a massive compression move. This volume is really round, and it doesn't give you much to work with. He seems to be controlling it so well. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing to hold on to, and then a big heel up high. Taisei Homma stretched out near the top of the wall. It drops down underneath now the green teal volume. How can it be green teal? The teal volume.
Now has to cross in.
Yeah, I mean, this is complex route for the men. Wanders all over the place.
And it goes left and right, and it's not even close to the top yet. It's still on the head wall, but let's do a little traverse, little jibs out there. Look at this little crimps. Oh.
Matches, or he'll peel the black dish. Oh no, into the jib on that, and then
goes to the right. Nice to go really high foot. Oh, just one hold away from the top already.
And remember though, Taisei Homma is a gold medalist, so just because he's come out first, we don't really know how hard this route is.
Yes, we don't know what's going to happen.
It might still be very difficult. He's got the ability to win comps, so...
There's a little screw on inside, and there's a tick mark to, like, guide you to it. But he's resting so much now, and he kind of has to hit the foot when he hits...
Oh, he's building up for a swing.
Whoa!
And if he makes the podium here tonight, he will be the first British athlete to do so in 28 years. So, big undertaking for Hamish McArthur. History is against him on this. He's certainly up and coming in the British team. And we haven't had a male lead climber who's got Hamish's potential for a while on Team GB.
Yeah, especially for combined.
So he's underway, but looking a little nervous on this bottom section here. It's a toe and a heel. Hamish will need to settle his nerves down. He looks so excited.
Yeah, he might be confused in the betas and in all these black and yellow jibs. It's all black and yellow.
Hamish needs to find his flow in Chamonix. Comes up into the undercling. Turns the heel with the toe down towards the ground, locking it in.
Bit clumsy with the clips.
Certainly slow. Hamish doesn't want to fall here early. I know his local climbing wall is watching this broadcast. They sent me a message, so he's got support from back at home. Makes the clip underneath. And he'll be aiming for that rest.
Fully though. Okay,
oh, there it is.
There
Hits it in.
Oh, it happens to me so often. It's like that I have to clip and then pull the rope down because it goes only halfway.
Yeah, you want the gate to be completely shut.
Yes.
So Hamish gets a heel in. Now coming up, looking a little better from him as he starts to get his teeth into the proper climbing. But he's having to snatch, nearly drop that clip.
Hope he gets some good rhythm now in this powerful section. Because, you know, there's hard and there's weird hard. And the weird hard is where, maybe because he's also really tall, might find himself getting more tired than the others.
But then Taisei Homma made these moves look smoother. He's fairly tall as well.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, Hamish. Oh, he's left himself go way too far out there and he has to pull back in.
Bit shaky there.
Super shaky. Well, he shakes out. That was a moment. He was trying to one-armor himself back in.
Exactly. He was like with nails on the left crimps, and it looked spectacular for sure.
Hope someone got a shot of that. Well, Hamish will try to milk this rest. He's looking like these moves are hard for him.
It is a hard route.
It's very hard,
It's a very hard route.
Yeah, Taisei Homma was, I think, deceptively good on that.
Yeah. Don't trust the first climber.
Never trust the first climber. So Hamish is up in the rest. And after this, things just get more physical. So he needs to get something back here. Whatever he does, it will be a PB for him. Oh, look at that heel. He's got a weird heel in.
Definitely helped. Yeah, it is a PB for him, and it definitely is a learning experience for sure, because he's going to have much more to come. And
oh, he's got a bump underneath, which he does.
Kind of grabbed the rope on the way.
Yeah, it's getting in the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Crew of finalists, but he is such a well-rounded athlete and a really good lead climber. And I'll never forget when we were competing on the European Championship in Moscow in 2020 to qualify for Olympic Games, and we were both second. And we were both second because someone else was faster on the top, because faster than someone other else. And yeah, that was heartbreaking. And then it was heartbreaking for myself, and then seeing him on the edge of tears was even more heartbreaking for him. For me, it's like, oh, how does this happen?
Yeah, you feel like Sascha's really been through it. You know, he's kind of had adversity thrown at him, and we'd like to see him succeed. So he's underway. Let's see what he can do in a final. First one of the year.
is really focused on breathing correctly and breathing well. And this is so important. You have to think about this so much. I mean, not just for top athletes, for everyone. You have to keep reminding yourself that you need to breathe continuously throughout the route. Otherwise, you might just forget to, and you will lack oxygen, and then you'll get tired, pumped, lack focus, and so on.
Well, Sascha is doing well at the moment, looking a bit smoother than Hamish did on this sequence. Cuts loose to the flatty.
I love these like round, edgy volumes. They're so comfortable.
Well, Sascha is doing well so far. Finds a little rest. Stretches that left arm back, trying to get the pump out. And Sascha, again, experience. He'll know, how to rest. He'll keep an eye on the clock. He won't feel rushed.
Yeah, he's been in finals for long enough, yeah. So he knows what to do and how to pace his climbing, especially in such route where you have these very distinct sections of difficult cruxes. Because in the female route, we had more like of a continuous battle. But here in the men's, you have a hard section and a rest, and then a very different hard section, and then again, a kind of a rest, and so on. So you have like partial stories in the route.
Yeah, and he's coming up to the first chapter being closed of that story, because this is the rest, and this is where Hamish did this outrageous move. But this is a long way for Sascha, and you can see with the wild swing,
whoa,
how did he hold that? And he doesn't. Comes upside down.
Oh.
Well, Yannick Flohé is underway. And at the beginning of the season, he didn't have the endurance. He just didn't. And now I think he's climbing himself into that endurance. He's looking better and better.
Yeah, well, he also came from the bouldering season, and he needed to climb himself into it. But as I said, he's well trained from before, and he has a good basis. So each comp is a new opportunity, and I think for everyone who did the full bouldering season, I think many people did, it needed some transition.
Yeah, and he's done well. He's one of only 3 athletes to make every single lead finals this season. Taisei Homma and Satone Yoshida being the other 2. So he's consistent.
And he's, well, besides Alex Megos, the candidate for Paris Olympics, he's really good and skilled and combined. And he was also going for the Tokyo Olympics, but yeah, he didn't make the cut in Toulouse, I think.
Oh, Yannick thugs his way through that sequence. That's what he does. He can unlock the shoulder moves, can this man?
He has really strong shoulders, this guy. I mean, this whole upper body is just rock solid. It's just so strong in any position. So I think he's going to deal with the upcoming moves pretty well. At least I hope so.
Yeah, well, because after that rest, you get that sort of undercling slappy section as you work your way left. And that's all shoulders and power. So if he can get that far, I think he'll get through to the head wall, but we'll see. He's a way off. Yeah. So into the grey pinches now. Gets the heel locked in. And then this was the move where Sascha Lehmann fell, coming out towards the circular volumes. Here he goes, sets himself up for this jump.
Let's just hope he doesn't stay on one arm. Would have been a show-off, but I don't think that works. Oh, static. Look at this height difference, as you said.
Yeah.
It's insane on this move.
Gets the feet drilled in, and he's through, but he needs to work out the rest here, because there is one. And he's going straight through now, perhaps resting. There we go.
Hamish did good with that heel on the right side. Made it much easier to switch around.
Yannick's not pausing for long, though. He likes to climb quickly.
Yeah, it's really powerful, this part, and he just cruises through it, no problems whatsoever.
Ah, look at that.
So fresh, like this fast hop with his feet. That's when you see this guy's still fresh on.
It's like watching someone sort of warm up on a V2 in your local gym, but this is really difficult climbing here. Yannick Flohé is on the lip of the head wall. And he's nearing Taisei Homma's high point, which is looking more and more impressive. Because this compression move, this sloper,
Staying on the ledge.
He slips. And down Yannick goes. Well, 4 athletes done. Let's have a look at our leaderboard. Taisei Homma, he was out first. 39 plus for him. Great so far. Yannick Flohé, 29 plus in second place. Hamish McArthur, third. And then Sascha Lehmann, with that spectacular fall, is sitting in fourth. But 5 athletes to go.
In lead finals, I think lead is his more like preferred discipline, perhaps, in the recent years. I can't really tell, but he's definitely doing really well now.
Yeah, certainly a wild card into this final. I'll have to see, because everyone copes with their first finals differently.
Yes, well, some may find it an aspiring opportunity and they climb better than they usually would. And some find it very stressful and they get confused and maybe too secure. But who knows? I think he looks pretty good here. Yeah, he is climbing really quickly through the bottom.
And obviously, we're in Chamonix, France. This French audience is going to be cheering their man on all the way as he cuts loose and campuses through to Stasha's favourite hold.
Yes. It's the biggest hole in the roof, probably.
So he eyes up the pinches now.
Oh, doesn't rest much. He just keeps going.
Yeah, he is. He was looking very smooth in semis, and he's kind of continued that form.
Where's the rope? The rope got stuck in.
Yeah, reaches down and fumbles that clip a little, but now he moves on. High heel into the pinches, kicks the legs out to the right, drop knee on the left.
Sometimes the fast strategy isn't the best. You get tired quickly. You maybe should have used some rests before, because you just run into a hard section without carefully thinking about it. But yeah, him reaching is definitely the best version. Oof, that was sketchy.
Yeah, well, he's in now. Will he rest here? Oh, it looks like he's going to get a knee bar. There's not a lot to be had.
No, I think Rootsetters made sure you don't knee bar. Because maybe Adam will fight. He's a master of knee bar.
It's kind of flat though. It's there. You can see there's nothing. There's no edge to really knee bar onto.
Yeah, it's far away as well.
Yeah. So not to be had. And I think he's going to discover this rest in a sec as he moves across. It's not much of one. And again, Taisei Homma just milked it beautifully, that rest.
Yeah. Some message pictures again.
Oh, cuts loose on the pinch. He's got to drop the right hand under. Watch the rope. It can get in the way. Oh, nearly slips and does slip.
Yeah, well.
For some kind of sort of muscle energizer or something.
I've heard that some Japanese use those, like tapes or plasters or patches. I don't know. Never looked into that.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's psychological, or actually it does make a difference. Who knows? But that's what they are, because everyone keeps asking me. So, Satone Yoshida underway, stands on the dual text with the right foot, up to the black big dish with the screw on. Locks in the left heel, and he'll rest almost immediately.
It's pretty weird, this first section. You have to cross in like 2 or 3 times, move your feet around. All these jibs that are placed on very unusual spots on the volume. Like usually you don't have to cross through from an inside to the outside of such a dish, you know, so it's a bit counterintuitive. Yeah, and they're kind of pushing you back from the wall as well as you're crossing through. Yeah, exactly.
It's not the nicest of start for the men, unsettling for them. So he's into the underclings. This is where we saw, but he slips.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's got 2 silvers. I'm pretty sure it was in Slovenia last year, so he is coming. He's making an impression on this lead circuit. And he will have known that Satone Yoshida fell fairly early, because he would have come out quicker than he would have thought.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So he's probably going to be cautious about each sequence, because you can make a mistake basically anywhere.
Yeah, and it's hard not to be in your head in this moment, because you're thinking like, oh, that's interesting.
What is this? This is the intuitive way of dealing with this dish, which I was talking about earlier. It's like, this is the way you want to go. Oh. But then has everyone else went the wrong way? So
Yeah.
we'll never know.
No, exactly. I mean, there's usually multiple ways through sequences, or sometimes there is. So Luka will rest. Yeah, has it got in his head? Because he knows there might be a tricky move down low, and maybe second guessing himself, wondering where it is.
Oh yeah, that's the trap of the mind.
Yeah. He's got to put it all to one side and get on with it. So here he goes. This is where we lost Satone Yoshida, and suddenly it makes you look at the moves differently, doesn't it?
Oh, it makes me shake now, and makes Luka.
He cuts this, campusing through. Okay.
Oh, so maybe this is what happened earlier. He tried to campus, didn't want to, and then just lost it before he could pull himself together.
Well, he's through, but of course he doesn't know he's through this difficult move, so maybe he'll pick it up from the audience, but he is...
But it didn't look so difficult in the earlier climbers. We just thought it's just a move, you know.
Well, he's into the pinches now. He made a bump down low. Now he gets the yellow jibs, screw-ons.
I'm feeling really stressed, but
sorry,
I don't know. It's like this route has seen so many different falls that I'm just now, what is going to happen?
Yeah, it's true. There's not any one sequence that is the stopper. It could be anywhere.
Yes.
Right, well, he finds a good rest. Comes up. He's not using the rest, though, and then he will cross under and hopefully get his feet sideways and take a second to shake out and breathe.
Through with his feet. Will he use the rest of Taisei Homma? Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, looking very casual. So he's found it. We'll shake out a little. Doesn't look pumped.
Maybe that's the key to pass the next section fluently. I don't know. Oh, some pumping the crowd.
Yeah, and they respond. The crowd was in shock after that last climb.
Oh, yeah. Definitely everyone's just shivering around here. Oh, look at that heel.
So high heel for Luka, and then he'll drop down, making a different sequence. Then he has to unlock, and it's really awkward as the rope nearly gets in the way.
This
slaps
was... barely
out.
does it. Ooh.
That's where we lost
Toe
Hamish.
Hook. Does he want a toe hook? Heel hook doesn't feel secure. There he goes.
Well, that was unorthodox, but he is through as he gets stood up.
He just has to keep fighting to try to pass Yannick.
Well, that was a good battle, wasn't it? He looked like he was coming off all over the place. Now he's up into the head wall. This is where we lost...
trying to be precise, but if you see his elbows up, chicken winging out here. This is a term we use when someone's pumped, and there we'll lose the same place as Yannick.
He will. Can he find that knee bar? Will he make it work?
Can we see a top of this route tonight? I really hope we do. It would be a pity if we don't.
Now, will we see the fluid Adam Ondra or the nervous Adam Ondra? Because he sometimes lets that competition tension get to him.
You never know. We'll see, I guess, already in the first crux.
Yeah. So he's underway. And that's his task, the top of the wall. He needs to get through the blue on your graphic, all the way into the yellow, and hopefully to the top. And the leaderboard, Taisei Homma 39+, Luka Potocar 29+, and Yannick Flohé the same score, 29+. Count back, bumping him down the order.
This looks pretty smooth, no? I think he's on a good way.
Yes, the fluid Adam Ondra is here. So, crossing under, lovely stuff from Adam.
Here's that little campus move. What? Yeah, no problem.
And Adam will like an early physical move just to settle him down. Question is, are the power screams going to come out here tonight in Chamonix?
Oh, we'd love to hear that.
I would like that.
Now we have mics all over the wall. It's going to pick up everything.
That's very true, yeah. Right, so he's into the pinches. Quick climbing from Adam at the moment. So Adam crosses through and then he pops out.
Such a difference. I keep just replaying in my head the fall of Sascha. It's so bitter. I find the same bit as Hamish.
Yeah, that heel, that back heel move. And then Adam will rest as well. And he does rest, so he chalks up and shakes out. He's immediately recognized that this is the good point to do that.
it looks like such a bad hole from down here, but when you get the upper angle, it looks much better. Huh, so weird.
Yeah, the angles can be deceptive. The camera, depending on where it is positioned, can make things look very different. Adam swings over precise on that left toe, and he's got to be, and quickly drops down with no hesitation. And then bumps up to the slopey pinch.
He doesn't even bump to the intermediate.
Yeah.
He just keeps going, locks off.
Well, Adam Ondra is on form, it's clear. Can he top it out?
Wow, really impressive.
High left. I mean, it's just like a ladder at the moment for Adam.
Oh, he didn't try to use the foot, didn't quite get it. Oh, we saw that massive heel hook from Taisei. And now, look at this, walk in the park.
Adam Ondra breathing hard, though, focusing. That intensity he brings to every climb he does.
It's 3.5 minutes to go. This is so ridiculous.
Cruising at the moment. He drops back down with a drop knee to rest. Squats down, almost on his heel.
He knows it's a tricky section now, and he's ready to deal with it. A crimp inside the dish, and then another to the right. Oh,
Adam Ondra in full flow as he comes through. No more clips needed for him. And now this is the move that got Taisei Homma. Will Adam be the first athlete to top it out? He eyes it up, a little kick, and no, it's not.
He went through the double. I know. Oh, this is so amusing.
One in Chamonix. Can he make it the double here tonight? The double Chamonix victories.
Yeah, let's see. This route is a lot to take and to deal with.
Yeah, so much to it. Right, so Sean Bailey underway. He'll calm himself down. And that is, yeah, there it is, confirmation. Adam Ondra, 39 plus, will jump Taisei Homma. So only Sean Bailey can stop Adam winning gold now. I'm suddenly so nervous. So Sean is underway. Gets stood up onto those black screw-ons.
Feels and looks pretty solid for now, but soon the powerful section comes up and the little campus move.
Yeah, and we know you can fall here.
Well, you can fall anywhere, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't. And he is going to campus easily through.
You can see how differently they campus this move. Some of them use more the jump from their feet from the bottom. Some of them stop the swing and then campus using brute force. This is a bit of a less efficient way of stopping the move and then campusing up, because you use all your power to stop the swing and then you even have to pull up. But if you use a little bit the jump from below, you can kind of swing your way into the next hole with just a little bit of a pull.
So Sean Bailey gets the pinches in, bumps it again, gets the heel as he rocks up. Big support from Team USA and the crowd as he continues.
And now the move. Oh, we lost the foot, but hopefully it doesn't bother him too much.
Yeah, he held it. His heart will be beating though.
We're all on the edge here.
Will that mistake matter later on though, because psychologically and physically he's got to recover from that. Will he find the rest? Switches the feet, does rest, straight arms. But not for long.
Not really, he just keeps going. Oh, close the bum up. Seems okay for now. It's a very difficult move here. Oh.
Catches the bump, uses the intermediate, and he's flowing at the moment, but should he have rested for longer? Has he got the endurance to keep it together on the head wall?
Now this block crimp comes up with the bump to the left. Does he have it in him to finish this route?
Oh, there wasn't really a toe to be had there.
Oh, he's messing it up.
He's going to jump.
Jump.
This is
No.
it's not going to be enough for Sean Bailey. The leaderboard as it stands: Adam Ondra in first, Taisei Homma second, Luka Potocar third, Yannick Flohé fourth, Sean Bailey fifth, Hamish McArthur sixth, Sam Avezou, Sascha Lehmann and Satone Yoshida make up that final nine. Well,